Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your daily divination for whenever it is that you are tuning into the channel. So welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. Your views, comments, likes, it warms my heart, like I say, that these messages resonate or that you guys get something from them. It means the world. So I just want to say big thank you for that. So we are using the Divine Energy Oracle by Sonia Coquette. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. But we are looking for a card to give us the energy that we are dealing with or that is accessible to us for the day ahead. So message for the collective, please. Message for the collective. Message for the collective. Okay, you don't want to get a card out. There we go. As soon as I say it, we have two. Right, okay. We have, I think the deck was upside down. Speak up and make no judgments. Right, okay. Okay. So, throat chakra energy with the speaking up. It's all about self-expression and the expression of your truth. So there's something that you're needing to communicate here. It's also next to make no judgments, which to me is like, not a contradiction, but to speak up, to speak our truth. Judgments, internal judgments anyway, have to be kind of made, where we're saying, look, no, this isn't on, or we need to speak up, or this person isn't hearing me. But it feels as though, I'm not talking about like a superficial kind of judgment, like, oh, you don't like what someone's wearing, or you don't like someone's hair. That's petty 3D stuff. But I feel as though some sort of judgment does have to be made. But like I said, this isn't personal. It almost feels as though you're being encouraged to stand in your integrity and almost not judge yourself for your expression of your truth. Right, I'm going to pull some charms because I'm not sure where this is going. You go sit down, Baba. Right, okay. We'll take that crystal out. We have Great Britain. Wow, okay. We've got a cross. We've got a love heart. Wow, we've got the praying hands. Yeah, there's something about this judgment here. We have another love heart. Wow, no, we've got 3 hearts. 4 hearts if we include the heart on the top of this key here. Right, okay, this is going to be pretty deep. Right, okay, let me just put all the hearts together. 1, 2, 3, and then this key with a heart on the top. We've got the praying hands and the cross there. We've got the scarf, we've got Great Britain, and then we've got the dice, and it's fallen on number 1. I've incorporated, if I haven't said already, a couple of dice into the charms pot. So I want to start with that. Number 1 speaks about new beginnings.
Number 1?
Yeah, number 1. It's the energy of a new beginning or an opportunity that's being presented. Some sort of, well, whatever you are doing or wanting to do, it's the initial early stages of something. Now, when we get a number 1 or we're at the energy of a 1, it usually means that we have closed out a cycle. 10 is the last number in the minor arcana, which speaks about endings and wrapping up a cycle and speaks of completion. So it feels as though you're sort of either in that 10 energy at the moment, and this speaking up and making no judgments or not judging yourself about speaking up about something is what is going to allow for this new beginning. Now, I can't remember because it's been a day or two since I did the last reading from this deck. I only did 1 reading, then I gave it a break. And I'm sure it had the 8 of Swords in it. And it was about stepping outside of your comfort zone. So I really feel whether this is in relation to love or a relationship, there's something that you need to communicate here. We've got 3 hearts, and that to me is all about love, intimacy, our emotions, our feelings, what it is that we desire, you know, fulfillment within a relationship scenario or with another person. That's it, please put, that's it, thank you. So it feels like with this key with the love heart on it as well. Safi, put the light on.
Light off.
Yeah, I'm completely was distracted, so I don't even know where I was at. But it feels to me as though this speaking up and not judging yourself about what it is that you need to communicate very well may have something to do with a relationship, intimate relationship, because we've got so many hearts here. It could be family, it could be friends, whatever it is though, it feels as though this communication is going to give you and free you from something, or give you an aspect of freedom with the key that's attached to this final heart here. Yeah, with the scarf, because to me the scarf energy is about things that are covered up. We usually, cover our neck if we're wearing a scarf, or if we're Muslim, then we would wear a scarf to, cover our head and cover whatever. But there's something that you're not seeing, or there's something that is not being shown to you, or there's something that you are not expressing in relation to what you're being encouraged to speak up about. Now, we've got these praying hands and a cross. And I'm not a religious person in the slightest, but I'm just getting an energy of protection that's coming in for you, whether you're Christian or not. I'm not, linking this to the specific religion, or to a specific religion, but I'm seeing an energy of protection as you speak your truth. It almost feels as though the universe, God, whoever you put in that position of power or authority over your life in that way, is coming in to protect you as you speak your truth. And it almost feels as though there'll be no judgment from that higher energy for you as you speak your truth. Now, we've got Great Britain, so you may have links to, you may live in the UK, or astrologically, ancestrally, you may have links to the UK as well. Your partner, your the love interest, or husband, however it's going to resonate, may have links to the UK here. But there is some sort of protection, and this protection is as you speak up and free yourself from something. But also with the 1 on the dice here, it is like there's protection for you in this new beginning as you sort of get your freedom from a situation, or as you get your freedom from a situation, it feels as though the next steps that you take are going to be guided, but as well as being guided, you're going to be protected as you step out on that path. Okay, that was deep. I don't know where that's coming from, but that was the message. And then we've got a 6. The dice rolled onto a 6. So, let's see how that resonates as we get some letters. Okay. We have an M, a T, an A, another A, an N, a U, a blank, a O, an I, and a C. Right, okay. You saying all of the letters, Baba? A W. No, there's no W here today. Right, okay, so I'm seeing names in here. So these, I'm not going to say the names because they're not specific to me. I'm just seeing names. But you may see the name of the person who you need to speak to or speak up about. I'm not really sure how it's going to resonate. But what I am seeing is M-A-A-T, which is like Mart. And in like ancient Egyptian philosophy, if that's what it's even called, I don't know. As much as I have an affinity and an energetic connection to all things Egyptian, I don't actually know that much about the philosophy. It is something that I want to study though. But anyway, I do know that, there's something about when the Egyptians believed that when you died, your heart was weighed against a feather. I don't know where this is going, but I'm going to continue along this vein. So it almost feels as though that there's something that you need to speak up about that is going to, like I said, to free you from something that has been either weighing heavy on your heart. We had the heart in there so many times in the charms. And 6, which is the number that the dice has turned on now, if we link that back to the traditional tarot, 6 represents the Lover's card. And again, it's that reference to love, union, your heart space. It's also an energy of harmony and healing, love and care. So there may be something about, like I say, you needing to speak up to take a weight off your heart, like I said, with that key is freedom, it's elevation, it's allowing yourself to move on or to be liberated from something. So you very well may feel stuck in something or feel an immense pressure over you or on you in relation to something, and you're being encouraged to lighten that load by speaking up in some way. Now, anything else that I'm seeing from there? I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Well, I always do that. I want to scoop the letters back up. I'm going to read these out of the book because we do have two. So let me just find the contents page. So speak up 95 and then make no judgments 83, 95 and 83. Right, 95 and 83. Right, okay, speak up. I'm just going to read the divine invitation on these cards. It says, express your emotions rather than stuffing them with intellectual control. Recognize the difference between new feelings that provide valuable insight and information for creating direct and open communication, and old defensive patterns that cut off communication. Stop the battle between your head and your heart and allow your ego to step aside. Let your heart speak. Trust that positive relationships with others are beckoning you to open up. The more real you are, the more real others will be with you. Share your feelings openly and kindly, and don't edit or water down your truth in any way. Others want to know. This will build bridges in important ways. And then make no judgments. The divine invitation says, open your mind and heart again and understand that each person has their own path, but that ultimately all roads lead to Rome. Stop viewing the world through the subjective lens of right and wrong, and don't attempt to force your views upon others. Listen to your higher self, while at the same time respectfully allow others to do the same. Who knows, you might even learn something. So yeah, as I was saying at the beginning of this, it's not about superficially judging other people if they are speaking up. I'm seeing this in so many different ways, and with it being a general reading. Yeah. And being a general reading, it can go so many ways as well. So you're being encouraged to communicate from your heart. The heart was in there so many times, but also not judge other people for doing the same. Like I said, I mentioned religion in this reading, which I don't usually. I think I mentioned Islam, I mentioned Christianity. So to me, it's like there is no judgment. Ultimately, as it says there, all paths lead to Rome, and we're all here to walk our, independent and individual paths. And as long as we're not hurting anybody, and as long as we are not malicious with our intent, our words, our actions, then yeah, we can all coexist. I don't know where this is going. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped. I hope you managed to get something from it. Have a fantastic day, and see you soon. Bye-bye.